Hello everyone. It is your girl Color Me Badly, and it has been a long time no see. I hope you have been enjoying the shorts that I've been sending out, but I'm still here, y'all. I'm still hanging tough. I wanted to pop on today and share my spring fling fragrances. Yeah, you guessed it. Fragrances that I've been having a fling with. I can't get enough of them. Some of them are almost empties. A lot of them I've had for a while. Some of them for years and years. They may even be older than you are. And I wanted to pop on today and share part one of my spring fling fragrances. So if you're interested to find out what fragrances I pulled from my collection, please continue to watch. All right, so where are my manners? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm super glad to meet your acquaintance here on YouTube. We are glad to have you. Just so you know, if you're not familiar with our channel, who I am, I go by Color Me Bad Lynn over here on YouTube and a little bit on Instagram. Happy to meet your acquaintance. I am a beauty professional, a licensed beauty professional, just to name a few things that I'm into. And on our channel, we talk hashtag all things beauty. So I am more than grateful to come on and talk with you about these fragrances today. If you've gone through our videos in the past, we talk about everything from the rooter to the tutor. We talk about love, relationships, romance, dating, family issues, and most importantly, faith. All right. Also, I always play a little bit of music while I'm talking. I've turned it down and I've kind of mastered not getting the copyright. But a few of my videos have gotten that. And so I like to share the artists that I'm listening to in the background. Even if you can't hear, I am listening to none other than Tina Campbell from the highly acclaimed group Mary Mary. If you haven't listened to her individual catalog, I love both her and her sister Erica. But if you haven't listened to her catalog, you guys, you have got to check it out. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you're not familiar with who she is, which I'm quite sure you do, you probably don't know. You may not know the difference between Eric and Tina because their voices are so close. But if you're a fan, if you know, and you can tell the difference. I'll make sure I post a couple of her album covers or pictures of her at the end of the recording. So let's get into it. We had to have a praise break every now and then. You know, if you know me, you know I have outbursts, praise break outbursts, and singing outbursts. That's just who I am. And I used to be like afraid to be myself, but now who cares? Nobody really care. So you might as well just be you and be the best version of yourself that you can, and just continue to get better as the days go on. All right. Okay. So the first fragrance that I want to share with you guys that I've been having a spring fling with. This one is by Alhamra, Maison Alhamra, and this one is called Bright Peach. This is a eau de parfum. This is my second bottle of this, you guys. My first bottle of this was complimentary. The second one I sent forward, and I got a really good deal on this. If I'm not mistaken, this is like $20 or something like that. And so I set aside a few coins and sent for this. Like I said, the first bottle I had was complimentary, but I went through it so quickly. This has peach, of course. It has honey, cognac, I think patchouli. This is absolutely gorgeous. If you love Bitter Peach by Tom Ford, in my humble but confident opinion, this smells in my opinion, it smells better. And I'm not comparing them. We all know the comparison is the thief of joy, right? But I will wear them together. For me, and I love Tom Ford fragrances, this lasts longer on me. And when I say I get compliments all day when I wear this, even if I wear this as like a topper fragrance, and what I mean is I've already put on something, or I have something on and I have somewhere else to go real quick, or if I'm going for a really nice walk to get my steps in for the day, and I just spray a little bit of this on, this does it. Okay, I can smell this wafting without even spraying out on this. This is a keeper. It's a no-brainer. You can wear it by itself. It is soft enough to wear to bed. You can wear this to work and get away with it. Dancing, club, church, wherever you go, you can wear this. This is my number one spring fling. Well, not my number one. But my first spring fling fragrance for 2024, Bright Peach Maison Alhambra. All right, you guys, next up on the list of my spring fling fragrances is an absolute gem. You well know that I've shared in the past that I love fragrances from the house of Christian Dior. I more so cater towards the older fragrances, but the newer ones are good just as well. I haven't smelled one that wasn't beautiful to my nose palette, right? Especially the gentlemen. All right. Shout out to Fahrenheit and those that love Sauvage, all of them. This one is so beautiful. This is Joy by Dior. I've used a little bit of the juice out of this one. This is more so like of a special occasion type of fragrance. You're dressed up. This could be like your baby shower, a birthday party, a wedding day fragrance, things of that nature. If you think you're about to be getting proposed to, you want to spray down in something like this. This is a beautiful peach white floral fragrance, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't talk enough about this. It's so bright. If you don't like a bright peachy white floral type of fragrance, you may not care for this because it can be a little bit overwhelming. The white floral in this is really overpowering, but after 30 minutes on my skin, this settles down to something really beautiful. If you have really pretty peach, or I would say peach. Let's stick with peach because that's what I've worn this with. Body creams and lotions that are really creamy and lactonic. This will go beautiful. It'll tone that white florally sparkly note about this down if that's something that you don't like or it's just too bright for you. This is really, really pretty. I think this is a perfect spring fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how long this one will last, but I will share with you that if you love Miracle by Lancome, this is not his sister or cousin or buddy, but it's along those lines. If you like that one, you will like the other. If you love Miracle by Lancome like I do, you will love Joy Dior. It is absolutely gorgeous. Perfect for a spring fling. All right, so up next, from what I've been seeing online and reading about, this next fragrance from the house of Lattafa, which is one of my faves. You guys know if you've been watching any of my recordings for the last almost 3 years, that I love fragrances from the house of Lattafa. Okay. I believe, and I've seen a couple of creators say that this is like a YouTube sensation or a TikTok sensation or something. I'm not sure. I'm not on TikTok. Every time I try to upload TikTok, something happens. I get sidetracked. And I just said, forget the whole thing. I'll just let people show me or tell me what's on TikTok. I don't really know. So anyhow, this is absolutely gorgeous. This one is Yara, and I believe this one is Tous or Toi. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that correctly, but this is gorgeous, you guys. And I think this is mango. It might be a little papaya in here. It's very tropical. It's very lactonic. It is very sexy. Oh my God. This is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So yeah, I don't even know what to say about this, but it is spring flinging. Do you hear me? This is absolutely gorgeous. You kind of got to get this in the cooler days of spring, not when it's hot, because you don't want any bees chasing you down. It's a little sweet. It's on the sweet side. So this would definitely be, in my opinion, in the warmer months, more so if you want to wear this kind of like a bedtime fragrance. Because like I said, you don't want a whole bunch of bumblebees chasing or wasps chasing it behind you, thinking that you are something sweet, honey. But why not? This is absolutely gorgeous. If they asked me to do a little advertisement for this one, even though this video is not being sponsored by Lattafa, I would greatly take the gig. Get you some. All right, so this next one is from Harim Al Sultan, or that's the name of the fragrance, y'all. You know I get mixed up sometime, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I've worn this once out, and when I say out, you know, out for a walk, going to take care of business, not to the club, y'all. I ain't seen no club. All right, so this one again is Harim Al Sultan. I forgot to bring my glasses in here, And I got a new prescription and they work pretty darn good. God is good. God is good. I can see clear as a bell now. All right, this one is Harim Al Sultan. This has apple, red apple, dark chocolate, vanilla, and a little white floral. And this is serious, okay? This is a fragrance that if you don't have like a broad fragrance palette, if you haven't smelled a lot of fragrances, you will not like this. Is different because when you think red apple, you're thinking sweet, juicy, kind of bright, airy, and fresh. Yes, but not bright. The depth of this fragrance is really, really odd and unique because it has that dark chocolate in it. And then it has vanilla. So you can wear this all year round because it's kind of heavy. It looks light and it smells light, but it's a pretty heavy fragrance. I've only worn it once out, and I think I used like a vanilla body cream with it. And it was really, really pretty and really, really soft. I can't tell you if it lasted all day on my skin because I didn't pay attention after a while. And sometimes, depending on what you have eaten, your fragrances may last all day and they may not. Definitely want to be on a detox or a cleanse when you wear this fragrance so you'll get the perfection out of this body of work. It is absolutely gorgeous. But you do know some fragrances you wear, if you had pot roast and potatoes the night before and you're not detoxed, the fragrance ain't going to rock with you. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful from beginning to end. I can't tell you about the longevity. We're going to have to wear this a couple more times to be able to tell you exactly how long it lasts. And remember, everybody's body chemistry and skin is different. This may last for 10 days on your skin and clothing. It just depends on your body chemistry and, again, what you've eaten. Very nice. Harim Al Sultan. Beautiful if you love fruits and chocolates, the gourmands and the creamy vanillas. But with a little bit of, they didn't mention it, but there's a little oud in here, y'all. It's a little oud. Okay, all right, so we're back. Now, you guys know, if you've been watching me any length of time, every now and then I will grab a bottle out of my collection. And if I don't have my glasses, we're not going to get no names of the fragrances or the notes, right? I can kind of remember what this is, but I kind of cannot. But trust me when I tell you that I have worn this a couple times during our spring months, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is spring flinging. So I'm going to show you the bottle because I didn't want to leave this one out. This is so beautiful, you all. I'm telling you right now. And the bottle is heavy. It's a beautiful bottle. And if I'm not mistaken, this is... If you do your research, and I have to look back on this one, you can get this for under $20. Like, if I'm not mistaken, and this lasts all day long until you scrub down. I don't know what, and I don't know who, and I have no clue how. But this is beautiful from beginning to end. Absolutely gorgeous. This one I definitely wouldn't declutter or give away. I would definitely keep this fragrance. It is so pretty, you all. So I'm going to bring the bottle in a little bit closer because if you collect fragrances and you go online, it's from the House of Lattafa, and you bump into it, you're going to want to add this to your collection. I want to show you something. Look at the little decorations on the inside. Isn't that pretty? Get you some. All right, you guys. I have another one that I don't know. Oh, ain't that changed? Oh, I don't know. What in the world? I think this is, yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, here it is. This one is called Washa, I believe. Okay. This is a 100 milliliter. And this is good, y'all. Like, really good. The bottle is different. The decorations are different. And I think this is a Lattafa fragrance as well. Like I said, I love their fragrances. And they actually have, I've noticed, and as I've been doing my research and my time away from recording or uploading, I should say, because I'm always recording stuff, that I've noticed that they have lower end to higher end fragrances, especially when they first are launched. So if you see something you want, you're like, I'm not paying that. You know, I got enough perfume or whatever. If you wait a month or two after it's, you know, it's super popular or whatever, the prices come down on these, and I love that about these fragrances. So like, even if you wait like a year or so, the prices come down. So here you go. This is the bottle, just in case you've never seen this before. I love the way this is made. And this was one of those fragrances that like popped up, I think, like on like Instagram feed or something one time. And you know, sometimes these fragrances are like $10. If you catch one of those little deals and you be like, this too good to be true. And that's how a lot of fragrances find their way into my collection if they're not gifted. You know, I get really good deals on things or they send me stuff to try. So this is really, really pretty. I don't like it when I first spray out on this. There's something in this that really rubs me the wrong way as far as the scent and the first blast off. But I decided to give this fragrance another try about, I would say, maybe 3 or 4 months ago. I just reached for it and decided to play around with it just to see what else I could do with this one. And again, the first blast off I didn't care for at all. But after this calmed down, about 10 minutes, turned into something absolutely gorgeous. And so I would definitely recommend adding this. You see the bottle, you can look it up online. Typically Latifah's maybe website, you can do Amazon, you can do Fragment, wherever you purchase your fragrances from. Gift Express, there's so many different options out there. Make sure you do your research and get the best price, because I think I grabbed this for like $10 when I got this. I didn't pay a lot for it, especially when I don't know about something or I haven't heard about it or smelled it on someone else. I'm not doing that. But this was a really great price. Again, I'm not love at first sniff, but this is definitely a spring fling fragrance, especially for bedtime, you guys. Beautiful. So definitely Wash Washa by Latifah. Get you some. All right, you guys, I'm going to share one more fragrance in this part one of my spring fling fragrances. And this one is really, really pretty. And a lot of times if I have fragrances in my collection or I've been gifted fragrances that kind of smell similar to something else, I won't wear it until I finish up the one that I love the most or like the most. But this one is kind of hard. And this would be probably deemed for most people too heavy to wear in spring or summertime. But as I shared before, I love wearing those types of fragrances in the summer because that's when they work best for me. And then your lighter, floral, fruitier fragrances in the winter time, because that's how my body chemistry works, right? So you know that I love Paco Rabanne fragrances, okay? For men and women, they're just beautiful, beautiful fragrances, and they seem to cater and work really beautifully on melanated skin. They just do. I'm sure that they work well for everyone, but for the people that I hear that really, really love their fragrances, most of the time they got a little, you know, they got a little melanin in the skin, if you know what I'm talking about. And this is on that list. If you love Olympia by Paco Rabanne, and my favorite one is the Intense. You know, I like it dark, creamy, and heavy, right? So this one is Pure Excess. This is, in my opinion, they have to have similar DNA in them. This is known popular because it has a buttery popcorn note in it, you guys. And for some people that pops on their skin for them. This is so pretty, y'all. I don't know if you've ever seen the bottle up close. Some people probably have, some have not. Okay. This is absolutely gorgeous from beginning to end. And you can smell the buttery popcorn note in this, but it's not, it's just pretty. The way that they put this fragrance together, it's just unbelievable. Like, I just cannot believe that something with that note in it would smell this amazing. And that just goes to show you that there's so many different components to fragrances and perfumes and lotions that you love, or I love as well. And we'll never know everything that goes into them. But I think they've been very crafty as of late with giving us the notes, sharing with us some of the fun notes that are in fragrances, because it makes it kind of exciting to wear it, to know that you've got a fragrance on with a note of like sweet pickle juice or a buttery popcorn note or a cotton candy or rock candy or whatever the case may be. It's just fun, right? For me, it is exciting to know I've got a fragrance on, and somebody may walk past you and say, "Oh, I smell peaches." But you may not have on a fragrance that has any peach in it. It's just really, really fun. It's kind of like this secret puzzled society of fragrance lovers, and it's just never ending, you guys. This is such a gorgeous fragrance. I had to smell it one more time. It's really, really pretty. It's very powerful, very potent. I'm a heavy sprayer, so I go a little wango bango on this one. Maybe a little bit too heavy on the sprays if you're headed to work, unless you have your own office and you can do whatever you want to do. But just sometimes I just like to just spray down in this and really, really enjoy the aromatherapy that it provides. It's such a gorgeous fragrance. If you don't have that one in your collection and you love Paco Rabanne fragrances, and just for some weird reason that one just skipped your collection, whenever you decide to add something in, I highly recommend getting your hands on that one. It's been around for a while, so I know that you can find a really great deal on it. And if you have a fragrance snob for a friend, buddy, or family member, you may be able to get a decant or take it off their hands, because everybody's scent palette and taste are totally, totally different. All right, you guys, those are the fragrances that I wanted to share in part one of my spring fling fragrances. I had to find a way to break the ice and pop on and say hey to all of my Color Me Bad Nation friends, right? And we're wondering, well, where is she? Where? I haven't seen a video in 2 months or whatever the case may be. I'm here. I'm still here. And again, I hope you've been enjoying the shorts. Those are really, really fun for me because I can record them and talk over them. Boom, you're done. And I keep feeding and sharing what I love and enjoy. Yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. I am sure you have tired of hearing me. Yep. So I got to go. I'm so happy to be on to share. Again, this is part one of my spring fling fragrances. I will be back for part 2 and 3 because there's so many to share. Those that I've shared down through the years, and then those that are ones that I've just started playing around with. So we will be back with part 2, hopefully within the next 2 days or so. We're going to upload that recording. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have any of these fragrances in your collection and you enjoy them as well, I will look forward to hearing from you. Peace.